I'm incredibly excited to share something. I've been a part of this community now for about 4 months, and I thought about it. Like, you know, I've seen a lot of things. Like a lot of people talk about, I've done this and I've done that, and even this was reintroduced to me back in January, and I still really didn't even I really didn't even realize what it was I had my hands on. But I watched my first presentation on February 12th. And I got excited about it. I got really excited. My good girlfriend and I were here just meal prepping at my place. And I had, shared it with me back in January. He said, Nicole, listen, I'm getting ready to start rocking and rolling with Co-op 50/50. They've got this digital wallet and they've got automation, and it's exciting. It's amazing. This is a totally different opportunity than you've ever seen. Just get involved. Just trust me. And I mean, my eyes glazed over and everything. And I had no idea what he was talking about. But I said, okay, I did it. I did. I paid my money. And I started getting donations. And I know that that's not something that we promised to everybody, but it happened for me. I started getting donations, and they got bigger and they got bigger. And I got my first $1,000 donation. And it made me pay attention to what I had my hands on. And that day, February 12th, was when I first started paying attention, and I started, hammering away at it with my girlfriend. I started to share it with absolutely everybody. And I really focused on every training that you've done, you did. I immediately implemented. When you said, Nicole, started doing presentations, I started doing presentations. When you said start doing presentations for the people who you share with, I started doing those presentations and sharing it with other people, and really focusing on training and making sure everybody is being plugged in all the time. And I kept getting those donations, and then my donations that I received were over 10,000, then they were over 20,000, then they were over 30,000, and then they were over 40,000, and then they were over $50,000. And I'm just like, so yesterday, literally, like, I go on vacation and I get donations in my back office. Like, I tallied up, I went my first vacation in February. I had $2,600 that I received while I was golfing in St. Croix. So now my whole vacation was paid for. And then I bought a bike. I bought a bicycle, and my first ride, I got donations during my ride. My Uncle Moby paid for my bike, and now I'm getting donations on my bike ride. Now my second bike ride, I went to go treat myself to ice cream, and I had a donation for $25, right? And so I said, what a great testimony. Ice cream, $5. Uncle Moby pays me $25. I'm winning, right? And then I go outside to eat my ice cream, and I look, and I had gotten another $25 donation. So now I'm like, wow, this testimony is about to be amazing, right? $50 while I'm out bike riding for ice cream. Then I go home, I ride my bike home 2 miles, and I look, and I had received $250 more while I was riding my bike home. So literally I had $300 just one on the bike ride. I said, this is my lucky bike, right? So it is so amazing though. But I tell you what, I didn't stop. I'm so focused. I'm so excited to share with everybody. I did take a break the other night, and I went out with my niece had her birthday. And so we went out with the girls, and literally I'm sitting there out on the patio, and I see a donation on my phone that said, congratulations, you received $1,000. And so I'm excited. My niece is involved. She gets excited. We're passing my phone around, showing everybody that I had received $1,000. But what I didn't pay much attention to that moment was that was just the top email. I had been getting donations all night long, and they continued throughout the night. By the time I tallied up my donations just from that day till I woke up in the morning, I had received $10,250 in one day. And when I tell you I moved to tears, because I never did anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. And then I have people who I love so much who I brought and shared this with them, and they're getting donations, tens of thousands of dollars in donations. And then one my new family, she comes a brand new member, brand new mother, and she's got this little bitty baby, and she's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she said, she came in, she saw our presentation, she loves us. She said, come in. She spent $1,000. And now all of a sudden she's getting donations. She enrolled her grandmother and enrolled so many people. And she's like, I cannot believe that I found what I can stay at home and be a mom and take care of myself and know I'm gonna be okay with my kid. Mm, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.